Hey everybody, it's Brick Waffle again, and yep, we put on walls for our house here. So if I turn around, well, you can see that in a minute. We'll talk about this big gate here in just a second. If I turn around right here, you can see that we have put walls on all the way around. We put some windows in here, and if we go inside, we got the inside walls in as well, and we moved our egg layers over into the courtyard. So this is looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. We did do a patch today, so our dodos are kind of weird. They're sinking into the ground, but it does make it really easy to get to their eggs, so I'm not too worried about that. One thing we do need to do, though, is check for these eggs. And then we need to get a roof on this thing at some point. Now, I might do that in today's episode. I may not. You guys saw me build a lot of the floor and whatnot in the previous episode. I don't want them to all be building. But yeah, we moved over everything from the little lodge, which is gone. And we kind of upped our game a little bit. So we have 4 mortar and pestles, 3 campfires, that sort of thing. We still don't have a cooking pot. We have this one little errant leaf down there I don't like. We got our preserving bins. And here we've got, let's see, what is that? 37 dodo eggs, 28 dillo eggs, 2 raptor eggs, and 1 parasaur egg. We got some berries over here. I think we're doing okay on berries for now. And we need to throw some meat. And I know I would prefer to use raw meat. Actually, let's go ahead and we'll get some raw meat here earlier to feed our dinos with. And then down here, we've got our refining forges and our smithy set up again. We've got some storage in our corners here. If I come over to this side, got storage. We got some matched on the other side of the gate there as well. And the other 2, so these 2, whatever direction we're facing over there, those rooms don't have anything assigned for them yet. But we'll probably do electrical on one of those, and I'm not sure what we'll do the last one. But that's cool. So what I wanted to talk about today is a couple of new things. We've got some plans. This gate. So yeah, that looks really, really dumb. I acknowledge that. It's fine. But we wanted to put a big behemoth gate on there so we could put our mammoth and our stego in some kind of protection. It's kind of cramming them in there, but I think this is going to be a gate that faces us for what will eventually be a much larger pen with another gate further on towards the big red obelisk back there. So we'll do a much bigger pen. For now, this works, and I'm going to leave it like that. We are going to gather materials at some point to put the roof on, and we're also going to surround this whole thing with wooden spikes, partly for defense, and partly because it'll cover up this kind of weird stuff down here, and we won't be able to see Sakala's arm hanging through the floor like that. But this will help our base look really intimidating and exciting, and it will also cover up all those little unsightly gaps where we couldn't quite bring the wall down to the ground level. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get some meat and make sure we feed out all of our dinos. But since today is a new patch and we just got 233, I'm going to look for a Gallimimus and see if we can tame one of those. That would be really exciting. And then we got to see, actually, let's check right now if we can learn the Gallimimus saddle. So if I look for Gal, can't be too many. Gallimimus saddle. Yeah, great. So we can do that, and it's crafted this smithy, so I like that too. That means it's pretty easy. And I looked up the recipe online. It looks like it takes some basic stuff. Just we're going to need some metal. But we can get metal now as well. So I'm going to do a little gathering. I'm going to see if I can find a Gallimimus, and I will be right back with you guys if I'm able to locate one. And if not, it'll be a different clip. Alright, so quick update. We are out looking for the Gallimimus still. We're out on this middle island here. This is part of the area that, according to the wiki, for the official wiki for ARK, these things are very common. I might have to go ahead and disagree with their definition of very common, because I've been out here for a while and I haven't seen a single one yet. And I'm starting to wonder if this is very common the way that the kangaroos are, which is to say you might get 1 or 2 on the whole island at a time. Really wish we had more information than that, but like I said, there's a big map that shows most of the southeastern part of the Ark that has, supposed to have, Gallimimus on it. At this point, it's actually going to be pretty difficult to get it home because I don't have a Quetzal or anything that can pick it up. So it's going to be, just like I said, walking from here all the way back to those waterfalls. At least it's fast, and I do have the saddle with me. So if we do find one and tame it, we can ride it back and have our Pteranodon follow us. But yeah, I'm going to keep looking for a little while, and I will update you guys when I find one. Okay, I think, let me see if I can get, oh, of course there's a tree in the way right now. I think there's one right under this Bronto. And at least if I can confirm that they exist, that'd be helpful. What are you down here? What? Ooh, he was moving fast. Did you guys see him? There. That's it. I think that's it. I think that's a Gallimimus right there. Ooh, there, yep, that's one of the Gallimimus. You guys see it? Ooh, they're sneaky. There's a couple of them. Level 40, and I don't even know what the other one is. Level 20. I know they run away like parasaurs, and they're supposed to be very fast, but maybe we can get one. Oh, there's a bunch of them out here. All right, so we are going to try to remember where we left our Pteranodon and see if we can find a good spot for this. I'm actually going to whistle him to follow us. which is going to be dangerous because he's going to get tranked, I'm sure. Level 12. Where's that level 40 at again? Man, there's a bunch of them. Are you the level 40? You're the level 12 as well. You're level 40. Oh, wow. They are really fast. But not bright. So that's a good sign. I think we got that and not our Pteranodon. I've also read that they can, they have less health than Torpor, so that you can accidentally kill them. So I'm going to wait a few seconds between shots here. Looking kind of bloody, but looking alright for now. They are fairly dumb. You wanna fall down before you get killed? Oops, yeah, let's tranquilize the rock, guys. I don't want you to die, but you're getting kind of bloody. Let's try shooting you right in your face. You gonna go sleepy? I'm really worried about this. Wonder if I should have brought a club. I don't think I can trank it much more without... I think it's gonna end up getting killed with trank arrows. You gonna fall out? What about your friend here? Maybe we can trank your friend? Nope, yep, or we could tranquilize Swoops. That's good. I'm a little worried about this one. Yeah, this one's definitely gonna fall out first. Look at that, they're so bloody. Yep. Oh man, it's gonna be really hard to get one of these guys. I feel like I want to get a club. I think that's gonna kill him if we go much further. I don't have any materials on me other than a saddle. Well, I've got some hide now. Club. What do I need for that? Wood and fiber. Let's see if we can get a club while we're standing here. We just need 15 fiber, which we're gonna have no problem here. And what was it, like 4 wood? I'm really worried about clubbing this guy too. Look how hurt he is. Alright, let's make one of those. I don't know what I can do if he's not going to die from the tranquilizer dart, or if he's going to die from the tranquilizer arrows. Can you just not tame these unless you got the dart gun? The club shouldn't really do much damage. Let's just keep beating him in the face, and he's either going to die or go unconscious. Oh, he's so going to die. Yep. Wow, I'm not sure how you're supposed to knock one of these things out. I mean, it's kind of unfortunate if it requires a trank gun. Okay, well, we're going to make a note of this place right up here by the mountain where we did find 3 of them. And I think I already have the pattern for a long neck rifle, but I'm pretty sure I can't make the trank darts until, what, 65? Man, that stinks if we can't get the Gallimimus until 65 just because we can't make trank darts. Alright, I'm going to play around a little bit. I'm going to see if I can get one unconscious over here, and if I get one down, I will bring you guys back, and if I give up, I will let you know that too. So I'll be back in just a few minutes. Alright, I don't have a Gallimimus yet, but here's a Procoptodon taunting us because we have exactly 1 rare mushroom and there's no way we can tame him. Dodicurus is nice. I want to get an Argy at some point. There's just a lot of stuff to tame. But I'm going to really try to focus on this Gallimimus right now because I think it'll be fun to get the new dinosaur together. But I'm going to come back here at some point for sure. Alright, the hunt continues. Alright, I found another one. I don't like trying to tame stuff in the swamp, but he looks like he might be able to get stuck here, so let's try it. Oh no, he's gone. He's definitely not stuck. Oh, I got stuck. Is he stuck here? Okay. We're going to try and knock him out just with the club this time instead of using the trank arrows too. Okay, we broke our club on his bum. Let's try to repair that. We don't have enough fiber. Okay. I'm going to throw one dart in you. And we're going to get some fiber real quick because it's right here. You stand still. I'm going to come back and beat you some more. This just doesn't look promising. I killed another one just with the club. If you guys have used the club, you know exactly how difficult it is to kill something with that. So these things are not knockoutable. I know that's not a word. There's no way we can do one of these without tranquilizer darts. So unfortunately, that means no Gallimimus for us until we're level 65. Alright, so I haven't tamed anything yet, but I was looking at some of the other stuff that came in with this patch, and we've got all these greenhouse pieces here, which is pretty interesting. It's metal frame, glass walls that insulate the inside from the outside and separate rooms. Excellent for growing crops indoors. But it does require us to learn all the metal patterns. I think we've got enough to do that, so let's come back here. Where's the first set? Metal wall, metal railing, sloped walls, metal door frames, metal foundations, doors, ramps, what is it, ceilings, sloped metal roof, metal ramp, metal pillar. That should be good to learn all the metal things. Hatch frame, trapdoor, fence foundation. Now we still got 112 left, so greenhouse, where is it? Greenhouse wall. Oh, we didn't get the window frame. Greenhouse ceiling, greenhouse door frame, greenhouse door, greenhouse walls. I don't have enough yet. Okay, but we can do the flat walls, the flat ceilings, and the door frame with the doors. That's good. So it says we can be crafted at the smithy. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to throw that in there. I can't really make enough narcotics yet. Let's go take a look at our smithy and see what it actually takes to craft these things. So structures, crafting, no, not crafting, greenhouse. So crystal, oh, that makes sense. That's what they're going to use for glass. So 5 ingots, 5 cementing paste, and 20 crystal. So it looks like we're going to need cementing paste. Okay, that's not too bad. We do have quite a bit of chitin in here. We managed to move some of that over. We'll definitely tame a frog at some point and bring him back. But in order to get tames of some of these other things, what I wanted to try to do is get an Argentavis. So you can see we've got our RG saddle already made. And we're going to, actually I'm going to take this club off of here. We're not going to club any RGs today. We're going to go out looking for one of those, and I know that's a lot easier to knock one of those out without killing it. So we'll try to get an Argentavis down today. That's going to help us gather up the metal and do some other things. So we're going to do that, and I'll be back when I've got one down or tamed up. Alright, so we had some disasters with taming. I had an RG and a Dodecurus taming, and Sabertooths came along and ate both of them and killed me. So we're back at base. We're going to try something a little bit different. I think that's enough to make our fabricator. There we go. So I just made up cementing paste for the last of the chitin we have. You can see we got plenty of gunpowder in here. We don't have... Okay, apparently we have enough to make more than one fabricator. We're not going to right now. That's good to know, though. Stamina. And is that level 60? I think it was, yeah. Okay, so that gives us a Rex saddle, the metal behemoth gates and that sort of thing. Not worried about Spino, and we are going to save up for the Quetz saddle. That's going to be another big thing to get. That's going to help us grab lots of things to tame. Bunk beds at some point will be nice, but for now we've spent all of our extra engram points on the greenhouse, and it's going to be a little while. So we're going to get the Quetz saddle at 61, and then we'll start getting a few other things. But for now, like I said, we're going to put down our fabricator, and I was making some gasoline over here. We had all that oil from our trip. Yeah, look at that. We're already doing pretty well. That's going to keep cooking up. Not too worried about that. Grab the gas from that for now. Let's leave that cooking up. It's weird to leave gas in a fire. But we'll use that for a generator later on. In fact, I think I'm going to keep the fabricator over here because it runs by itself. It doesn't really run on electricity. It just runs on gasoline. So let's put this back here. There we go. And let's look and see what else we can do. So miscellaneous, we can make canteens. That needs some polymer, which we need to get some obsidian for. All sorts of electrical things, industrial grills. Let's see, different composites. A GPS needs some polymer electronics. That's going to be more crystals. And yeah, we're doing pretty well. I thought... Oh, wow. I thought I had to make flak armor in a fabricator. Do I make it in a smithy? I do. And we've got enough. So head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Wow. Okay. Well, I feel silly. I should have been making that a while ago. I've got enough metal to do all of that. We'll take this chitin off. That's going to go in our backup chest. And that's really going to help our survivability. That's about... Yeah, it's exactly twice as much protection as the chitin armor. So that's kind of a no-brainer for us. Okay, and then what else do we need in order to make the long neck rifle? More metal. Okay, yep, so the answer to most of our questions is more metal. We are going to keep making that gasoline. Let me drop that other gas here in the fabricator for now. We need an RG. We really do. That's where we're going to be able to get all of the metal and the obsidian and all that stuff we need. I don't want to leave this unattended because it'll burn up all this spark powder. We're almost done making gas, so I'm going to put my chitin away. Get the last of that gas out. Go ahead and put it in the fabricator for now. Let's put this stuff in our gear chest as our backup. There we go. We got all sorts of good stuff in here. And I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to try and get all that stuff put together and get an RG, and I will be back with you guys in a little bit. Alright, fingers crossed this goes better than the last one we tried to tame. We do have, I think there's 1 piece of prime meat on him and 27 raw, so I'm going to keep going and getting some more prime if I can on the beach. And we'll be back when I got him either tamed or we lose this one too. So hopefully you guys will find out here in just a moment. Alright, so he is going to tame up any second now. He is just about full. He just needs to eat one more time and he will be all tamed up and ready to go. Looks like he's going to get 40 levels. That's going to make him, what, level 131? That's pretty awesome. A 131 RG, and there he is. So let's see. We are going to call him Chinook, because we're going to use him as a sky crane. Okay, Argentavis saddle. There we go. And let's look at his stats. 1,500 health, meh. 2,100 stamina, that's really, really good. 500 weight is okay. 240 melee damage and 100 speed. And his weird combination of eating different stacks of food. Cool, but we now have an Argentavis. That's the very important part, and we can carry stuff around. So let's fly him back up and put him up in the base. Are we gonna go after that? Let's take a look at that thing too while we're out here. It's one of the little white colored ones, so it's probably not that great, but it doesn't hurt to take a look. And now we can actually pick up and carry some stuff. Not a lot. We still got a little ways to go on that, but we can carry some dinos now. Okay, let's see what's in our supply drop. Why can't I open you? Is it because it's on a rock? I'm like right touching it and I can't open it. I think that one might be bugged. Yeah, weird. Oh, ow. Okay, well, you know what? That's alright. It's a white crate anyway. It's not going to be that fantastic. Okay, so let's put him in the house. Actually, this is a pretty cool way to... Let's get a look at this thing. Yeah, that looks really good. I really like that from above. And once we have all that floor in there as stone and all this other stuff, this is going to be really good. Alright, so we need to go out to Tall Hill. I think that's going to be the nearest bit of metal that we can gather. We're going to gather up a bunch of metal and bring it back. At some point what we'll do, and I'll probably do this in between episodes, is set up a refining forge out by the metal so that we can actually smelt it right away, and then it's, you know, half as much weight because it turns into ingots instead of raw metal at 2-to-1. That'll save us a lot of trips, but I'm not sure I want to do that right away because the Tribe Alliance system unfortunately did not make it into this patch, and I don't want to put up a building and then not let the other tribe that's on here do that as well. And we are still looking for some other folks that are, you know, friends of ours that might come and join the server too, so I want to keep that in mind. Might have multiple tribes, so anything that's like a shared resource area like this Metal Hill, I don't want to try to monopolize. So for now, we'll just make a few trips. It's not going to be that far. We're already almost halfway to it. And with 2,100 stamina, we can pretty much sprint the whole way there and whole way back, I think. That's going to be awesome. So I'm going to keep gathering up some metal. I think this episode is actually going to be a little bit of a short one. There was some footage of me trying to tame a few other things that just didn't go quite well. I dropped that out of here because it's a little bit frustrating, and I think you guys want to, you know, everybody that plays Ark knows that sometimes you lose dinos. It just happens. You want to see the exciting stuff. You want to see things that are happening and succeeding. If you do want to see some of those fails too, let me know. I'll be happy to include some of that footage in an upcoming episode. I definitely have plenty of it laying around. But As always, if you did like this video, please be sure to hit that like button. If you really enjoyed it, then please subscribe. And as always, I've been Brick Waffle. I've been me. Thank you for watching.